From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Well, hoping you've got some good blinds to help keep you cool, because you're going to want to really block any of that sunlight coming into your house, because it's another hot start to the week. We saw a high of 100 degrees yesterday in Redding, probably about the same, maybe a little bit warmer here for today and even tomorrow. So it's a hot start to the week with triple digits for at least the north end of the valley. Now there's still, after that, we're going to see a nice dip in our temperatures by the middle of the week. And then we'll see a bit of a mini roller coaster ride with those temperatures, if you will. But really looking down the line, no major heat waves, but on top of that, I'm also not seeing much in the way of rain either. Here's your neighborhood forecast at a glance, and yes, there are those triple digits for most of us in the valley. You head to the south, places like Chico, probably the upper 90s, but you're talking 80s for most of the higher elevations. Inland in Trinity County, mid to upper 90s, even around 100 degrees, especially inland. And then for the coast, you're talking mid to upper 60s, even around 70 later this afternoon. Now the winds, this is one of the things that we look at when we're talking about fire weather risk. And it's still a little breezy at times for the next couple of days, today and tomorrow. Wednesday may be a little bit more elevated because we do expect to see, especially off to the east, some stronger winds there. You're seeing the greens and yellows, that's 20 to 30 miles an hour and even over 20 miles per hour for parts of the valley. More of a southerly flow of winds. The good news is by Wednesday, the temperatures will drop, but we're still seeing low humidity levels. Today, we take you into, there you can see as we go into the afternoon, we're talking about single digits here. We take you into your Tuesday, most likely looking at single digits to even some lower teens in there for your Tuesday. And looking at Wednesday, you can see it's going to be fairly low as well, maybe just a tad higher because, again, temperature is slightly cooler and a bit more of that southerly flow of winds, but that elevated fire risk because of the winds picking up for Wednesday afternoon. Ridge of high pressure is in place. It's pushing most of the clouds up to our north. There may be a couple of those passing high cirrus clouds for some of us, but otherwise mainly sunny skies. There you can see even for the coast, you're looking at plenty of sunshine. That's the case even for your Tuesday. You can see that fog bank is working its way closer, though, by Tuesday afternoon. Check this out. The fog bank does return on Wednesday, maybe a very weak disturbance coming in on Wednesday. So here's what we've got. Maybe some drizzle for the north end of Humboldt County and most of Del Norte County as well. This is very light, so we could be looking at that drizzle there. However, as it pushes eastward, most likely a lot, if not all of it, will evaporate before reaching the ground. Now, if you are in Siskiyou County through the afternoon, if you see a passing sprinkle, maybe even a brief light shower, sure, it could happen. Is it going to be a big deal? Is it going to be enough to cancel any outdoor plans? Nope, because that's going to be pretty weak here. So really not anticipating much out of that, just some added cloud cover. And of course, that's one of the reasons why we expect cooler temperatures. So you see the warmer air that's over us today and tomorrow, but see how that's pushing eastward? That's because this right here. So this right here is responsible for those showers you saw there on Futurecast. That then rides up to the north and east. It warms back up a little bit here, but nothing major. You can see we don't have a big ridge of high pressure. The main heat's actually off to our east. Then we go into the weekend, and this cooler air is going to ride to our north, dropping our temperatures down a bit. This area of low pressure, I don't know if I agree with this just yet. The European forecast model is basically keeping all of that energy to the north and not breaking off that piece of energy to our south. But bottom line, even if this should materialize, it doesn't have any moisture to work with. So it will be a dry, cooler area of low pressure. But that being said, the overall trend still has this broad ridge of high pressure over us, and that'll probably keep our temperatures back up. So yes, summer is still holding on, even though it is officially fall. So there it is. Temperatures about 100 degrees, give or take, for the valley. 80s and 90s for the higher elevations, in particular for Trinity County and inland, and even some of the inland areas could see over 100 degrees, like 101 for Willow Creek. 65 for Eureka, although a little bit warmer out in Crescent City with a high of about 70 degrees today. So looking at your 7-day outlook, Temperatures just kind of hovering around the upper 90s to about 100 degrees here for everyone in the valley through tomorrow. About a 10-degree drop for Wednesday before we see temperatures kind of go a little bit up, then a little bit down, then a little bit up again here as we take it through the weekend and even into early next week. That trend will pretty much be for everyone else too. Mid to upper 60s for the coast for today and tomorrow. Low to mid 60s here for Wednesday through the weekend. Temperatures, again, that mini roller coaster ride for the inland areas, for Trinity County, for Siskiyou, Modoc, and the eastern mountains. Temperatures generally, though, for the next 7 days should be in the 80s for Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and the eastern mountains. That's your afternoon update. I'll be back at 6 o'clock this evening for your latest forecast.